it's Ifter, and I'm back with more Corpse Party, Book of Shadows. And last time we were, well, once again Sayaka, in this terrible basement place after Naho convinced us to help her try and get her teacher back. Her senpai, whatever you want to call him. And then we came across this death room. It was clearly labeled death room. We hid in the wrong place last time, so let's hide in the cabinet. The footsteps were approaching fast. I ran over to the large cabinet on the other side of the room. Please, open. The doors opened without difficulty, but they were the sort that automatically closed when left unattended. Oh, no time for second guessing now. I turned around and jammed myself end first into the closet, grabbing the edges of the closing doors with my fingers and pulling them for all my worth. Oh no. Shrinking my body into the cramped closet, I prayed silently for the footsteps to pass by the room. But then the person making those footsteps is probably the same person who turned on the light in here, so I didn't honestly hold out much hope. Rapidly, my thoughts grew darker. Worst-case scenarios began flashing through my mind one after another. I grasped my quivering mouth and violently shaking shoulders in a vain attempt to calm myself down, similar to last time. I clenched my eyes shut and willed myself to swallow any sounds that may otherwise have leaked out. Naho, please help me. Oh, great. I peeked through the gap in the door and my fears were confirmed. I was no longer alone in this room. Gasp! The thing that was in here with me was horrible. He seemed not quite human, but not really anything else either. Whatever he was, I was scared to death of him. And on second thought, maybe he was human. He just had a grotesque face and abnormally large body. Not to mention a zombie-like disposition. He was horrifying. He had the limp body of a girl tossed over his shoulder. He walked over to the blood-covered table in the center of the room and violently threw her down onto it. Oh no. Oh no, it's her. Girl whose name I can't remember. I'm real bad at these names, but I recognize that bow. Letting out a moan of agony, she came to. My God, she was still alive. It hurts. Her legs have been severed at the thigh, like completely cut off. How could anyone do something like that? Oh God. Oh God. No! The man straddled the girl and tied both her arms into metal restraints attached to the table. What was he planning on doing to her? Oh no. Oh no. He's coming this way. No, please no. Uh-oh. The man passed right by the standing closet, instead turning his attention toward the nearby corner of the room, where he began rummaging through a toolbox. He was utterly careless about it, tossing aside any tools he didn't need. Hammers and drills were clanging on the ground, with some sliding under the table. Each time a tool fell, he'd bend down and scoop it up. If I had hidden under the table, I absolutely would have been found just now. Before long, he pulled out a large pair of pliers. Returning to the girl's side, he once again stepped up onto the table and straddled her body. What is he gonna do with those exactly? Wordlessly, the enormous beast clamped down on the squirming girl's cheek and squeezed with all his might. Oh. Then, as far as I was able to determine from my vantage point, he'd forced her mouth open and shoved the pliers inside. Oh no. He readjusted his grip on the handle. then skillfully began opening the 2 metal prongs while simultaneously pushing them down her throat. What is he doing? Oh, it's just making, you know, making bread. No, not what don't like it. Nope, don't like it. Don't like it. Finally grasping the girl's tongue with his pliers, the man suddenly yanked his arm upward in one single powerful movement, tearing it from her mouth. Oh boy. I heard the sound of her mouth frothing over, and after a moment of squirming, all her movements ceased completely. That's when I lost it. Tears were streaming down my face, and I began peeing myself uncontrolled. I began making margaritas uncontrollably, while the marg mix was pooling along the bottom of the cabinet. I was just so clumsy. No stop. I frantically contracted my stomach, forcing myself to stop making margaritas. It was not the time for that. If any of the mix leaked out from here and gave my position away, I'd be a goner for sure. But it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Oh, the music just died. My stomach immediately fought the sudden denial with a painful cramp. Please, please don't do this now. The man tossed the severed tongue into an aluminum bucket at his feet, then roughly threw the pliers back into the toolbox with an ear-splitting clatter. He grabbed the bucket containing the tongue and slowly disappeared from the room. Somebody had just died out there. I was in shock. What I'd seen had literally scared the margarita mix out of me. I didn't think that ever actually happened. I had to get out of this room. If I stayed here until he came back, and if he found my hiding place, I could easily be the next one to die on that table. Slowly and shakily, I opened the cabinet doors and re-emerged. Oh, God. That's not a thumbnail. That's not gonna be the thumbnail. The girl was still as a board. She almost looked alive, albeit gravely wounded, but her mannequin-like lack of any emotion whatsoever said it all. I stared at this fresh corpse and just felt so many conflicting emotions welling up inside me. I exited the room, fighting back more screams from the pit of my stomach. It seemed insistent on coming out. Poor girl I don't remember the name of. What is this place? If I'm dreaming, somebody wake me up, please. But I knew it wasn't a dream. I accepted that this place was real, even though it differed greatly from any reality I'd ever known before. My brain was quickly nearing its breaking point. A stupefying fog clouded my mind's circuits. No, no, help me, please. It ain't coming. It's not coming, Sayaka. Days passed in this sweltering, isolated bunker. I couldn't even say how many. My cell phone battery ran out after a while. My watch died too. I was lost completely, but I never stopped looking for Naho. I hadn't eaten anything, I hadn't drunk anything, and I'd slept so many times, I couldn't even begin to estimate how long I'd been trapped here. The chocolate my mom gave me was still in my pocket, but I couldn't bring myself to eat it. I felt like it represented an important bond between me and her. Great! Our friendship will last forever, it'll never die. Naho. Save me. Please. Okay, there's the chocolate. Sachiko. Yummy. Is that how you eat chocolate? Does chocolate make that much noise? Purgatory, a chronicle of past events. I don't think chocolate makes that much noise. Clear! Shangri-La chapter is now playable. Yano Yamamoto Mako. Soulful testimonies unlocked. Okay, well. We're gonna save. We're gonna go check those out. Also make sure I got all the name tags, because I'm actually not certain. So let's go to bonus. And first things first, let's go to unlock status? No. How do I check those? Are they under a different menu? Actually, don't remember. It might be under options. It's under options. Okay. Ending list. Yep. There wasn't much for Purgatory. And, oh, well. I guess I don't know if I got all the name tags. I forgot. It doesn't actually tell me if I got them all. I'm going to assume I got them all because I checked every hallway, every room. So, well, every room that was... Why am I going in here? Not trying to reload. No, not trying to reload a game. Sorry. Alright. On to what we're actually trying to do. When I can stop being an idiot. Is listen to these soulful testimonies that just got unlocked. Which were, going to assume it was a Yano Yamamoto and Mako. Let's listen to a Yano Yamamoto.
皆様こんにちは、おはようございます、こんばんは。さえのきな子役の山本彩乃です。いやー、プレイしていただきありがとうございます。いやー、あれですね、きっとブラッドカバーリピーティッドフィアーの方をプレイなさった方はびっくりしたはずだと思います。まさかなほちゃんがこんなキャラクターだったなんてと、私も台本をいただいた時にですね、とてもびっくりしまして、ハワワしまして、そのツイッターであわわわわってつぶやきましたら、いやそんななほさん普通だったと思いますけどみたいなちょっと意地悪をされ、今日現場にはですね、どうしよう、このなんかそのにゃんにゃん漢字はどうやって出せばいいのかと悩みながらご収録に挑んだんですけれども、どうだったでしょうかね。お仕事とかは真面目にやるクールな女の子ですけれども、友達の前ではなんかこうニャンニャンしていて、ちょっと自分に似ているのかなと思うところがいっぱいありまして、なんというか、多分このブックオブシャドウズのなほちゃんは私なんじゃないかと思うくらい似てるなと思うところがありまして、なんか前作のブラッドカバーリピーティッドフィアの時は本当なんか頭が良くて憧れの女の子だったんですけれども、まあそんななんか遠い存在のなほちゃんが私に寄ってきてくれたみたいな感じでした。でもそんな可愛らしい女の子らしいなほちゃんも気に入っていただければ嬉しいなと思います。それではまたいっぱい遊んでくださいね。
Oh, I sure will.
バイバイ。
Bye bye. Alright. Wait. Where's Mako? Oh, there it is. Okay.
こんにちは、大上さやか役のまこです。収録するのも怖かったです。みんなもさやかのように失禁しましたか？
No, I did not wet myself or make a margarita mix.
まあ、可愛くてやりごたえのある役をできてとっても楽しかったです。ということで、まこでした。ありがとうございました。
What? That's it? Oh, okay. Sure. No, I'm cool with that. That's short, sweet, to the point. And let's move right on to the next thing. So thank you, Mako. Shangri-La. Oh boy. Oh no, not Morishige. Oh no, not Morishige. Oh, okay. I deserve punishment for my actions. Each time I took a photograph with my phone, its flash made the school walls shine a bright, heavenly white. This was a place of solitude. Only she and I, not another soul to be found. I just can't stay away. I was acutely aware that the hand in which I held my cell phone had begun sweating, and my breathing had become uncontrollably heavy. I was getting steadily more excited. It was all because of her. Don't show the whole thing, please. Perfect flower brightly adorning the wall with its myriad colors. Such was the departed female form spread before me. When I first encountered her, it took me several moments just to comprehend what I was seeing. I'd never beheld a person with such grievous injuries before. I'm not even certain the word injuries would apply in a situation like this. What state of mind could cause someone to do this to another human being, I asked. I was certain this action had been wrought by human hands, largely because both of her arms had been nailed to the wall with construction-grade linchpins. Based slowly on the dug-out abdomen, seemingly without the use of tools. Oh, the intestines are just lying on the floor. Oh, the smashed eyeballs and the exposed jaw. One might think she'd been torn apart by wild animals, but the linchpins and the faint traces of bloody handprints here and there proved otherwise. And yet, this bold, finely crafted display of her body shows a clear will and a fiery passion on the part of the orchestrator. The blood that splattered far and wide shone in my flash like a bright red flame, and whole chunks of flesh were strewn about like flower petals. This flayed, eviscerated corpse with arms outstretched and nailed to the wall brought to mind images of Jesus nailed to the cross. Okay, we're not getting religious in here. But she was even purer than that. There was no self-sacrifice here, no lessons to be taught. Whoever did this clearly had fun with it. They enjoyed killing her. They enjoyed destroying her. Okay, Morshige. Do I have to play you? I suppose there are animals who kill not for food, but for sport, leaving the carcasses of their prey behind. Of course, even intelligent animals like the lion, monkey, and dolphin can be subject to occasional exclusionism and abuse within their own ranks. Yet only humans possess the capacity to turn their violent impulses into art. Can that truly be all there is to it, though? My internal monologue had become soliloquy, if only for a moment. What was it about this girl that fascinated me so? Witnessing the aftermath of a murderer's actions did provide a certain freeing sense of childlike helplessness, to be sure. But why had she, in particular, stricken my fancy? This whole school is like a veritable corpse party. Thanks, Morshige, for just doing the tagline. I've seen so many other bodies since I've arrived here, but none like hers. The moment I first laid eyes on her will stay with me always. Not just the sight, but the smell too, hanging in the air like the steam after a hot bath. She was young, junior or senior high age. But that's about all I could determine. Her uniform was tattered and soaked through with blood. There was no student ID name tag to be found. The only reason I believed her to be a she, in fact, was due to the presence of a makeup bag, an ornate tortoiseshell jewelry box on the ground nearby. I don't have the slightest clue who she may be, so why am I so drawn to her? Please tell me, who are you? The alarm on my cell phone sounded as if an answer. Oh dear, is it already this late? A production of The Barber of Seville was airing on the MHK Educational Network that evening, and Mayu had asked me to record it for her. Being away from the TV at the time, I'd set a few reminder alarms on my phone to sound at regular intervals beforehand. Mayu was most renowned for her love of sweets and accessories and such, and I often wondered if anyone else knew how much she enjoyed the works of Rossini. I need to find Mayu. She's lost without me. Bright and beautiful Mayu, beloved by all who knew her. I was the only one aware of the weaknesses that lay within her heart. Therefore, I was the only one who could truly protect her. Speaking of weaknesses, I wonder what's become of Mochida's little sister. I certainly enjoyed chasing her around earlier. I gave her quite a fright. Such a dick. I adored watching her run for dear life. It was an act befitting a psychopathic pedophile. Yet I am no such thing. Why then did I glean such joy from it? I simply found her frail, cowering countenance to be irresistibly precious. The sight of an overwhelmingly weak person standing before me, utterly helpless and alone, elated my very soul. The sensation was nearly orgasmic. Oh my god. Yet this was a friend's sister. For all the torment I'd caused, I certainly intended no harm. The perceived threat I represented just spawned such panic and horror within her that I couldn't help myself. Thinking back upon it still makes me smile. I swear. It feels like there's another me slowly and steadily awakening within. This isn't right. This isn't who I am. Could it be that this nightmarish location is messing with my head? Indeed, this wouldn't do at all. If I were to return to the real world with Mayu and the others without first discarding this new me, I would no longer be able to live the way I did before. Suppose I'll need to erase all the pictures and movies I've stored in my phone, including hers. Okay, so Shangri-La. Looks like we're Morishige. Great. Or we're Mitsuki. Emi, Toko. Anybody at all? Is anybody there? Crap. My phone. Is it okay? Damn it, the strap broke. Nobody in here either. Where did everybody go? I couldn't believe we were just in the student council room. Whoa, I just noticed that top cupboard up there. I guess that Sachiko charm is what did us in, huh? This wasn't just some ordinary school building. Some fellow student council members and classmates and I all did that weird ritual. And then I passed out. Thought maybe it was anemia or something. But when I woke up, I found myself in this thoroughly disturbing place. My friends were nowhere to be found. At first, I thought maybe this was just Toko playing a prank on me. But I quickly realized it went far beyond that. I got angry. I screamed. I cowered in fear and begged anyone who could hear me to stop doing this. But ultimately, I was just talking to air. This all felt like a bad dream. I prayed in my heart of hearts that that's all it was. Because I knew I wouldn't be able to stand being in this horrible place all alone. I just wanted to see someone, to be with someone. I just wanted someone to call my name. I'm Mitsuki Yamamoto, an 11th grader at the Yakudan Senior High School. I serve as clerk for the student council. I'm right here, everyone, right here! And we'll deal with being Mitsuki, who's a character that I'm not quite familiar with, next time. But until then, everybody, take care.